Diana had a long, stressful day at work. She rushes onto the train, and suddenly her umbrella falls apart. Great. She throws it in the trash before hopping onto the train. Home at last. As she walks through the front door, she is bombarded. The baby is crying, the air conditioning is not working, and the children's toys are everywhere. What a complete mess. In the kitchen, the dishes are piled up in the sink. The baby's diaper needs to be changed. The children need to be showered after playing outside. The laundry isn't done. And Diana still needs to figure out what's for dinner. Feeling frustrated and overwhelmed, Diana pays the babysitter the last of her cash. The 5 protective factors are a proven method to help all families: parental resilience, social connections, knowledge of parenting and child development, concrete support in times of need, and social and emotional competence of children. Let's look at how Diana uses the protective factors to problem solve and manage her situation. Diana reaches for the phone and calls her mom. "Mom, could you please make some dinner tonight? I really need some help." "Absolutely, no problem. I'll be right over." Reaching out to her mother eases some tension, and now Diana is able to redirect her attention to her children. What are the protective factors? The protective factors are a set of supports, strategies, and personal resources that help families experience positive outcomes during challenging times. Think of protective factors as elements that help children and families rise through difficult situations. The more protective factors that exist within a family, the more that parents and caregivers feel supported, and the more likely children are to thrive. Let's explore the 5 protective factors, beginning with parental resilience. Parental resilience involves managing stress effectively when times are tough. Parental resilience refers to the parent's ability to handle everyday life challenges and recover from crises. Parents with high levels of resilience are more likely to possess a positive attitude towards life, as well as their relationship with their child. Resilient parents creatively solve problems and are less likely to direct frustration towards their children. It means finding ways to solve problems, keeping a positive attitude, and seeking help when necessary. Parents and caregivers who bounce back when faced with challenges often have children who learn from this modeled behavior. In Diana's case, she practices mindfulness by experiencing everything that's happening around her without judgment, and relaxation through yoga exercises to regulate her emotions after work. Regular exercise and listening to music can also improve Diana's capacity to cope with stress. Diana may seek additional support from her community and church. Throughout the day, Diana recognizes signs of stress and takes mental breaks to relax. Deep breathing exercises help Diana center back her focus so she is ready to meet the next challenge. Another strategy for parental resilience is to recognize your strengths. Diana celebrates what she does right and recognizes that she is trying her best and doing a fine job. The next protective factors are social connections that provide support and companionship. Parents and caregivers that have a strong network of family, friends, and neighbors may find it more manageable to care for and support their children and themselves. In Diana's case, she alternates asking her neighbor, colleagues, and family members to supervise the children while she takes a shower after work. Having support from her networks, Diana feels recharged and can give back to others, including her own family. Understanding parenting strategies and child development is the 3rd protective factor. Children thrive when parents and caregivers provide affection, responsive care, respectful communication, consistent boundaries, positive discipline, and safe opportunities to practice independence. Parents that know what is appropriate for their child's age group are better prepared to respond appropriately. As a result, their children are more prepared to reach their full potential. Let's go back to Diana's example. Here, we see her daughter refusing to put her toys away. Instead of losing patience, Diana takes a deep breath and redirects her daughter, knowing that children her age are known to be especially attached to their toys. The fourth protective factor is access to concrete support and services. To provide the best environment for their children, families need to provide basic needs including food, shelter, and health care. Sometimes families need more specialized services or fall into a crisis that prevents them from being able to provide the basics for their children. It is important for families to be open to finding and receiving support when needed, as well as knowing what services are available and how to access them. In Diana's case, she reaches out to the family engagement specialist at the county's CCR&R agency to assist her in finding quality childcare options and help her in paying for childcare. The final protective factor focuses on the social and emotional competence of children. Children learn lessons from their daily interactions with their family members, including communicating clearly and expressing emotions when they are happy or upset. With time and parental support, children gain practice learning to regulate their emotions. Diana provides warm and consistent responses to her children, which helps foster secure attachments. She has made it a personal practice to smile and hug her children when she returns home from work. Diana also soothes her children when they are upset and allows them to cry when they are sad. She asks her children about how they're feeling and gives them space to express their emotions fully. From these interactions, children learn how to develop healthy relationships with others. Each family has its own unique strengths, and a protective factors approach focuses on emphasizing what's working well while exploring areas where families have opportunities to grow and succeed with support. Using the protective factors approach promotes resilience and prepares parents and caregivers to meet their child's needs. For more information, visit strengtheningfamilies.net.